Let's compare Chrome operating system and Windows operating system. Consider the operating system on a laptop or device before you make the decision to purchase it. Many operating systems are in use today, from lightweight minimalist software packages to the heavy-duty resource-intensive software behemoth. When going to shop for a laptop, you may have three common operating systems to choose from: Chrome operating system, Mac operating system, and Windows. While it may be a little easier to choose between Windows and Mac, it usually boils down to your budget. The Chrome versus Windows contest is never as easy. But first you need to understand what an operating system mean or stands for. An operating system manages all the hardware and software resources of a computer. It options CPU time to these resources to get a job done, and it's the reason your application software can communicate with a various hardware devices on your laptop. Without operating system, the screen would go black and you wouldn't be able to do anything on your computer. When you purchase a new computer, the first step is to install an operating system. When you can, then you can proceed to add your favorite utility software to make your new device more functional. Depending on the nature of the task you want your computer to perform, you might want to purchase a machine with a specific operating system. If you are looking for a budget laptop, you may have to choose between Chrome operating system and Windows 10. You will need to put the Chrome OS versus Windows 10 contest in perspective. Chrome OS versus Windows. It's hard to find an operating system that meets the needs of everyone. Users have to choose what lives up to their expectation more than the rest. This is because some may want something light, almost web-based, while others need a device to handle mostly offline tasks but can connect to internet when need arise. Let's look at how Chrome OS and Windows stacked up against each other. Starting with Windows. Windows is a proprietary graphic operating system owned and developed by Microsoft Corporation. We also know it as Microsoft Windows, and it includes Windows NT and Windows IoT. Plus, Win works on PC of all companies, compatible with multiple devices, including PC, media centers, tablets, and embedded systems. Supports many architectures such as 8664, IA32, MIPS Alpha, ARM, and IA64. Has a large community support base. Cons or negative: long installation time. You may need more than an hour to completely install Windows. Security concern: has the large user base, so it has become a large target for hackers. Malware problem: tons of viruses have been made on the Windows platform. For Chrome OS, it is a Linux-based open source operating system used to run Chromebooks. Chromebooks are similar to laptops but has limited features. Google announced its unveiling in 2009 and partners with Android to expand its functionality. Plus, all the positivity of Chrome. Easy to use, just like an Android smartphone. Chromebooks are right so easy to handle and carry. They require minimum hardware support. more secure than Windows because it has a built-in virus protection system. Limited features mean improved battery life. Cons cannot support heavy applications such as full version of Microsoft Office application and a majority of games. Limited storage capacity, users forced to store almost everything on the cloud. Chrome OS or Windows 2019 has arrived. Many of us have made a list of tasks for this year, and changing our devices may be one of them. And since you get a new device, you will be considering which operating system to stay with. Two of main operating systems most used at a professional level are Chrome OS and Windows. Don't you know their main difference? We explain them to you in this video. Chrome OS is operating system Google since 2011. It is mainly based on cloud and online work. It has a range of electronic devices such as Chromebook laptops, Chromebase all-in-one Chromebook tablets, Chromebox small computer that connects to screens, Chromebytes pencils connectable to screens, Hangout Meets video conferencing solution or Google Jamboard interactive board. In addition, it also has the G Suite Office suite. If you want to know more, you can read G Suite, what it is and why take it into account. Either G Suite based business or enterprise, which plan to choose. While Windows is operating system Microsoft, it is one of the oldest operating systems. It has been implemented since 1985. Its latest update is called Windows 10 S and is software indicates for PCs. The main difference between Chrome OS and Windows 1 interface and desktop. One of the main differences between both operating systems is their interface. Also, the appearance of Windows be one of the most familiar. Even after many updates, it is known for having a more classic and less intuitive appearance. However, in recent updates, these aspects have been improved. Instead, although the desktop of Chrome may be less familiar to us, his intuitive and simple interactive makes the experience of browsing in its environment very good and becomes one of its strengths. Ecosystem and applications. If the two operating systems are compared based on default applications, Chrome OS is ahead of Windows. In Windows, we find a store, Microsoft Store, with useful applications but little varied. Instead, Chrome OS supports apps from Google Play. This considerably opens up the range of possibility and available apps. Default browser. Although the possibility of focusing a browser are becoming more and more flexible, each operating system has one as a default. This influences some of main functions offered by the operating system. In case of Windows, as many of us already know, defaults to the famous and repudiated Internet Explorer instead. Chrome OS has Google Chrome, one of the most used browser, regardless of operating system. This also influences the number of extensions and web applications that is mainly operating system Chrome OS has. Updates. One of the aspects that most worries businesses is the maintenance of the device and their updating. In the case of Windows, counts with one good updating system, but can sometimes be slightly confusing and annoying. In Chrome OS, the instant updates are eliminated. This saves a lot of IT effort for many companies. Virtual assisting. Both operating system has different virtual assistants. One of the best known since couple of updates of Windows is the Cortana. This wizard can be found on the left side of the taskbar of the laptops. In the case of Chrome OS, surely you have had Google Assistant. One of the improvements that Google has proposed this past 2018 is the considerable improvements of its assistant. In this way, it has introduced other devices such as Google Home. Is Chrome OS right for your business if what you want is a simple, cloud-based, and efficient interface? Yes, the main aspect to take into account when choosing it is the professional use you make of the device. If you think you can only work with only applications is your best solution. The operating system and devices are fully prepared for working in the cloud. It also has offline work possibilities for times when online work is complicated. Secondly, if you are already a G Suite user, you may be interested in purchasing your device since its applications are fully designed and adapted to this operating system. If you want to know more about G Suite, you can read what is G Suite and why take it into account. You can also find about our Chrome device in our website. As a conclusion, the Chrome versus Windows contest is close call because each is greater in its own right. You may have to buy both of them, but it may be rather inconveniencing having to switch one device to another. If you would like to have both on a single device, consider using the Parallels desktop software which will enable you to create a virtual environment to both operating systems on your device. Thank you very much for being with us today. Focused about comparison of Chrome OS and Windows. Thank you very much and see you.